Welcome to this Xsigo online training demonstration. In this session, we will describe and demonstrate management of the configuration database on the Xsigo I/O director using the CLI. The configuration database is a collection of all configuration information for a given chassis. That includes virtual interface configuration, as well as other chassis settings. For example, passwords and SNMP configuration, among many other details. We know that each virtual interface carries MAC or worldwide name information specific to that chassis. So each chassis configuration database is unique. The original configuration database and multiple copies are stored on the compact flash device of each chassis. The configuration database is always kept up to date. Any configuration change is immediately recorded on the chassis. The only regular maintenance job required for the configuration database is to export its contents and copy them to a remote system for safekeeping. We will look at the specific commands required to accomplish that in a moment. Given that we have placed configuration data on a remote system, there are three possibilities for using or importing that backup copy of configuration data. First, if an existing chassis configuration is accidentally or deliberately removed in part or in total, the backup copy of the configuration data can be used to restore the chassis to its proper state. The second possibility comes into play if an entire chassis fails for some reason. A replacement chassis can be used for recovery, but first, the base MAC and worldwide numbers must be set to those of the original chassis. There is a command to accomplish this, but it requires a key from Xsigo Systems. That's because Xsigo Systems must manage the use of MAC and worldwide name number pools to ensure there is no chance for duplication. The third scenario is not supported at this time. That scenario involves using an existing configuration and copying it onto a new chassis. Because of the unique nature of the configuration data, we cannot simply import it onto a new chassis. There are ways to approximate this cloning function, but they require custom command scripts. The actual scripting itself lies outside the scope of this training session. Now let's take a look at the commands you will use to complete the task described so far. First, there is the system export command. Simply specify a destination file name for the configuration data. Then we can copy that file to another system on the management network. Refer to product documentation for a complete discussion of the file management commands. Now I can demonstrate how the configuration data can be imported back into the chassis. First, let me simulate a configuration problem. I will remove all the server profiles on this chassis. Now I can recover the system configuration using the system import command and the configuration file I just created. That completes this demonstration of configuration database management on the Xsigo I/O director using system export, system import, and file management commands. Thanks for watching.